Alright, so as we were saying in the previous video, the number on the hormones it's supposed to double. It only went up by 1,000 a little bit, right?
Yep.
So our OBGYN just said to it, I think you guys are experiencing a failed pregnancy, which will ultimately lead to a miscarriage. And though it seems like it's failing, there's a very small percentage that it may break through, it might come through, it might be alright, but the percentage is so small. And it's like everything inside of me just
Run cold.
said the least.
Even at that point in time, I was there asking the doctor, so doc, what's the possibility of it coming through? She looked at me and told me very low. I'm like, oh Lord. It's funny how something so small and thing can make you so happy, and then when it's taken away, it just literally turn the world upside down. Cause I was here making plans, and I mean plans on top of plans. And then to hear say everything with that plan just taken away from me, literally. It's like
The emotional baggage it comes with, or the emotional load that it comes with, I can't even process it, because even now sitting here and talking to you guys, probably I'm gonna have a meltdown after the video here because I try pull it strong on the camera, but I'm telling you, like, it hurts to say the least. I didn't meet this little person, but it's like I kind of have tiny footprints on my heart to say the least, because it's not a week, it's 2 whole months. I'm going try to find a pic, because I was exercising as I was telling you guys, and I started having a little cold. It never huge, because I did just first trimester type of behavior. We were 9 weeks along when we had to do the procedure to have the basically we lost it at 9 weeks.
basically.
So we did have a little pouch or whatever, and I thought that after going through the procedure everything would have gone back to normal. My biggest mistake, or the biggest misassumption, that because we can tell you, say, after going through the DNC, I felt empty. I literally was rubbing my pouch a week ago, so for me, I don't know. I felt empty, like, I don't know. It just screwed me up, like, I don't know. I had nights when I just couldn't sleep. I try to figure out what I do wrong. But I try avoid cleaning agents with strong smells. I never use bleach as much. Every little precaution when people tell you to take, I was doing it. My blood work, everything was good. I was eating, I take my pre-needs, folic acid, all of that. So I could have figured out, or I still cannot figure out what I could have possibly done wrong.
Based on our research though, it apparently occurs, it was more of a chemical issue more than a physical one. So it could have been something she smelt, something that was just in the environment around her, and it just tell her body if it cancel it. Or it could just be a case where the genetic material that was available at the time
Never good
enough. So it's like, look, we're going
Let's
to
just
stop
get
this
rid of this, because
and start over.
instead of it make somebody born sick. Oh, weird thing about it up. But I don't know. Me genuinely don't know.
The only thing I know is that this just goes to show that anybody who has gone through their pregnancy without any problems or complications, you really need to treasure your child, because honestly,
This shit hurt. I simply say me can't put it.
it does.
Because it's like, alright, with a man with one business, that's just me and him. And then, boom, we hear say, it's a gonna be one other one away.
And lo and behold, it's back to just being the two of us again. So at the end of the day, it's like, alright.
We had all of this hope built up and we just like become hopeless in a one way. I don't know how to describe it. I just can't tell you say it hurt a lot because I've been praying about it. We need to heal physically. Because remember, they had to. I don't even know how to tell you now. To have the fetus removed, they basically had to induce labor. So I felt really horrible when I got back home because we technically just got through labor pain and it's like I have nothing for sure. My body feel different, my body look different. I have cleavage, I have one little belly hang. I have nothing for sure. So that did really break my heart. To say the least. They had to give me this tablet that they inserted and basically dilates your cervix so that you can get out whatever. So basically afterwards for me I came home tender. Thankfully I could have had the procedure done privately. So I had my OBGYN for walk me through everything. I had my anesthesia. You can't help me, please.
Anesthesiologist.
I had a nurse. She was so nice. Because it's a hard thing to go through. So I'm just glad to say team. They never pity me. They comforted me. They were there with me for the whole time. For the procedure, I couldn't eat the whole night before, so I never eat until after the procedure. Apparently this is very common and it happens to a lot of women, but it's not something that is spoken about because when it happened to us, I felt like I was the only person going through this and I couldn't understand why I go through this. And it's so fresh, I can't even promise nobody say, oh, I'm gonna try again. I can't even promise nobody so when we get pregnant, I'm gonna make nobody know. I don't know how I feel about the whole thing.
All I can do is just take it one day at a time, that's alright.
I don't know how people will go through full term labor and delivery and then I always hear some people go through it, but God. People will physically get the whole baby and come on with them baby sending you guys hugs and something cause that cannot be easy. So as me tell you, the pain when I feel my full on experience labor pain, it never funny. And I never want my husband to feel bad because I want early appointment where they have so I actually sit down up the whole night and I never wake him. I never want him to fret for me because truth of matter is you're both hurting about it. So you get upset with me? Or you feel the way I would tell you afterward how much pain we did actually, you know?
No, but the thing is, I never get that much sleep either. 2 hours did you actually sleep for the night?
I want a heating blanket when we have because as I told them, we normally have really bad cramps before. After the whole quote-unquote labor experience started, I mean heating blanket me have to have and just have it for my stomach because I drugs they would need to give me the procedure. I couldn't take anything at all. As I said, not even water, I nobody fear have, so I couldn't take enough of my drugs, no painkiller, none of them something. So that was that. We really don't know what else to say. I try to talk as best as possible without me even looking at the camera 2 times.
Well, as we heal, we'll probably tell you more about the situation.
I not promise nobody so I come back on camera and come talk about this. I tell you
I understand that, but it is something that is not spoken about much, but if we can, we will. If we can't, then we can't. As for us, we're just trying to recover.
It's like one storm just come through, to say the least.
Anyway, I guess that's it for this video, guys.